Hi, it's Stephen here from Son of an Ocean Wave, and this is day 8 of the May Daily Draws. So let's see what message we get today. And I'll be taking the first card from the Druidcraft Tarot, followed by an oracle card from the Scenes of the Witch Beltane Oracle. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, here we go. The Prince of Swords, or the Knight of Swords. We're moving forward now. We're moving forward with our plans. We're putting them into action. We're charging forward. This takes determination. This takes effort. This takes knowing what we want to do and going about achieving it. We're focused. Look the way the sword is pointing in the direction that he wants to go, and he's ready. He's ready. He's ready his thoughts and his plans, and he's ready to take action. He's ready to engage in what he needs to do to achieve his quest, his mission, to be successful, to be victorious. He's going forward with confidence. He's not giving way to fear, and he's being bold, courageous, and focused on the job at hand. And that's the kind of approach that we need to be taking. We need to move forward with confidence, with focus, with determination, clear-minded, able to communicate when we need to, and take the actions that we need to take. So that's the energy that we're working with from this card today. That's what we're putting into. We're literally putting things into action. We've formulated our plans and our strategies, and now we're acting upon them. We're putting them into action. We're putting them into being until we achieve what we want to achieve. So let's do this. There is a sort of a slight warning with this, that we can be, if we take it to excess, we can be too quick, too reckless, charging forward. We need to be vigilant and aware of our surroundings as we move forward quickly, because we could, if we don't, we could miss pitfalls along the way. And sometimes the knight, in this case the Prince of Swords, can sometimes be a little impetuous, a little too quick, too rash, and too impulsive in acting upon his ideas without thinking them through properly. So we need to take care and due diligence of what our plans entail, make sure they're well thought out as best as we can, not just impulsive. We're not reacting on impulse. We're acting upon thought out plans and ideas. If we act on impulse, we may quickly regret that impulsive action, because if it's a reflex impulsive action, it may not be the right kind of action for the circumstance at hand, and then we may suffer the consequences if that's the case. So this is enacting well thought out ideas and plans, or ideas and plans that have been as well thought out as we can possibly get them to be before acting upon them. We've looked into them. We've looked into the pros and cons. We've looked into the possibilities and the potentials that are involved in these ideas, and we know what to expect. We have an idea what to expect, and we have a sense of where we're going and what to look out for. So we're not going in blindly. We're going in with a bit of knowledge, and so that's what we're taking action on. So this isn't an impulsive. We've got to make sure we're not acting impulsively because we feel a need to act. We are acting because this is what we've planned to do, and we're putting those plans into effect. So that's what this Knight or Prince of Swords would convey to us today. Okay, so let's see which oracle card we get to go with that. Fertilizing. So this is about growth. Fertilizing. This is doing things which will encourage growth. We have to make sure that the actions that we take, the plans we're putting into effect, are going to be conducive, be helpful towards growth and creating what we want to create. They've got to be constructive actions. There may be certain actions where we need to remove things, not construct, but destruct things in a proper way and take them down or move them out to make way for what we're building and creating in our lives. But it's with a sense of purpose. It's with the goal to grow, to advance, and to bring abundance into our lives. That is where the fertilizer bit comes in, the things that you add to the soil, to what you're growing, to aid the growth, to boost the growth. So any action that we take has to be with that purpose in mind. Food is not the only thing that nourishes you. Be mindful of what you feed your soul. So be careful, what comes out of our souls is often a byproduct of what we put into our souls. So we have to be careful that we're putting positive things into our souls, putting things into us so that we that's what we produce outwardly. And this is the kind of sort of like fertile energy that we're putting out into the soil of what we're creating in order to boost the growth and encourage growth in a healthy way. So yes, let's formulate our plans and put them into action, but let every idea, every plan be like a fertilizer that will boost the growth of what we're trying to achieve. With that in mind, let's go forward with confidence, boldness, diligence, and focus, and put these positive things into action. And that, I believe, is the message of the cards today. Okay, so that's today's message. I'll be back tomorrow with day 9. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.